Ho, ho, ho! Kitties. It's been a while, hasn't it? But I'm back. At least for the next 40 minutes or so. How's it going, Travis? Joey, my boy Rex? Welcome to this miniature Christmas Eve spectacular. It is currently 10:10 on Christmas Eve night, and I have a church service to meet up at 11, which means I have about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes or so of Christmas time with you guys. Tomorrow I will be uploading a video on my channel that I do typically every year. It's one of my half glog, half hauntformer type videos. I just was working on it now. I really hope you guys will check it out and watch it. But welcome to this surprise Christmas video. I didn't really have a thumbnail made for it. This was kind of on the fly, so I'll go back and touch it up and all that good stuff. But thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a blessed and Merry Christmas Eve and an even more fantastic Christmas. I will likely not be making any live screams as of tomorrow due to, I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. It's royalty free. Due to being with my family. But thank you guys so much for being awesome. I'm so thankful for all the support with especially the what was it? The Christmas horror stories. If you haven't checked that out, the holiday horror stories, make it a great Christmas Eve tonight and check it out because there are some stories that fit perfect for tonight. And also make sure to subscribe to the blog. And also if you haven't seen my Krampus video, make sure to watch that. And what was the other thing? There was something else. What was it? Oh yeah, make sure to check out Cameron9999. He's commenting. Make sure to watch his music video. He made a music video this morning. So again, thank you all so much. Wow, it's just so crazy. I usually don't make as many videos around Christmas, and as you can tell, I haven't. But I still try to do because Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. As I assume most of you guys are like me. You love Halloween, but then when Christmas starts coming, you're like, all right, I can do this. My year is pretty much this. And if it was a pie chart, it would be 2 months Christmas, 10 months Halloween, and as soon as November hits, it goes into Christmas again. So that's how I run things, at least in my life. You do you, I'll do me. Except, of course, when it comes to Jesus, who is super awesome. And he's for everybody. So that's the best part of Christmas. He's a free gift, too. So, I'm sure there's so many things that you're asking for Christmas. Maybe some things Halloween, maybe some things not. Maybe some practical gifts, maybe some shirts, maybe some hats. I don't exactly know, but I hope you guys get all the good stuff you want. Personally, one thing that I really wanted for Christmas was a Trick or Treat Studios officially licensed jigsaw mask. And I can happily say, as of a few hours ago, we went to my grandma's house to open Christmas Eve presents because I'm with one family. You know, I'm with my mom's side one day, my dad's side the other day, and I got it. So expect a review in January on this bad boy. Look at how creepy that is. It looks just like Tobin Bell, a.k.a. John Kramer, a.k.a. Jigsaw. But that's a different story. This is not Christmas. This is straight up Halloween goodness. Which, before I get back into Christmas, because I have some things I'm going to show you guys, before I completely jump back into Christmas, I wanted to tell you to please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification at the bottom, you know, the little thing that sometimes doesn't work. If you can get it to work, please do, because next month I will be going in. Actually, it's not next weekend. It's not the next weekend, but the following weekend, the 13th through the 15th, I will be going to Louisiana to go to HauntCon, also known as the Halloween and Party Expo. There will be so much footage I'm going to try to get, so please make sure to watch it. Maybe I'll even do a live stream while I'm there. Gonna get so many cool things. You guys won't want to miss it. Brand new 2018 masks leaked. Technically, I'll call it leaked, but it's, you know, it's open to the public. But leaked props. Not confirmed for Spirit, though. but still, lots of new things, and I'm going to try to get really good videos, because I know in the past other people have taken pictures or videos, but I'm like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. So I'm going to try to keep it real. Where'd everybody go? I was boring, I guess. Oh well, we're still going to keep on doing the stream, or scream. Yeah, it would be really fun to see some of you guys there. It'd be really fun, and if you are going, make sure to email me and let me know, because I would love to say hi to a few of you guys there. It'd be super cool. I'm going to also try to meet some people from some of my favorite companies, such as Distortions, Unlimited, and Trick or Treat Studios, of course, maybe Spirit if they have them there. Morris Costumes would be super cool. So, that's always to be expected. So what did I have planned for this live stream, you may be asking? Some Krampus-themed goodies. That is correct. First, before we get into all the other stuff, I wanted to make known this little doodad, or whatever you want to call it. This is a Krampus. You gotta roll the R, which I can't do. This is a Krampus book. This is a graphic novel. If you're in the comic books or graphic novels, like I can be sometimes, you'll get a kick out of this. This is one of the best I've read. This is Krampus, Shadow of St. Nicholas. Look at how awesome that is, you guys. Cool artwork throughout the book. Some really cool storylines. Actually, I've only read one of them. There's, I think, 4 or 5 in here. And one of them's about, like, a drunken mall Santa who encounters Krampus. It is really cool. And I think it's canon, which means it's in the same universe as the movie. So if you like the movie, check this out. It is also written by Michael Dougherty, one of my favorite directors, and the director of Krampus, the movie. So make sure to give it a whirl if you are into reading. It's about Krampus. So there you go. Now, talk about other things that I had planned for this stream. The first of which is technically a review. I was going to do an official review, but because I didn't feel like it, we're going to be doing it live. What does my poop look like? Well, it kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern because it has a face on it. Just kidding. So, my first mini Christmas-themed review, just for you guys, is a review, or just kind of a look, I guess you could really say, at the Krampus, I don't know how do you pronounce it. I call it Krampus, but it just sounds cooler to me. The Krampus Pop Holidays figure. This is actually a really cool figure. It's not licensed the movie Krampus. This is licensed the mythological being known as Krampus. And what I really like about this figure is its detail and its size. So take a look at this. First of all, okay, the head doesn't move, but take a look at how big that is. It's actually quite larger, at least in like girth, like heavy thickness, to some larger pop figures. But as you can see, it has a really cool look to it. It's got the tongue, it's got the horns, and coolest of all, the little accessories, the little bundle of sticks, and of course, the awesome sack, which actually features a little pop kid in it. Isn't that super cool? That's pretty awesome to me. Pretty sweet. And now they do have some that are fuzzy. I believe those will run you more for your dollar amount at least. But if you want to pick up something to keep to remember the holiday season and keep it Halloween, because I kind of like both, go with Krampus. So there it is. There's Krampus. Also, if you haven't, make sure to watch my Christmas horror movie reviews. I did 3 this week. They kind of get progressively better, if you noticed. So I started with Silent Night, Deadly Night. Then I moved to Silent Night, Deadly Night. Then I moved to Jack Frost. And then I finally moved to one of the best Christmas horror movies, Black Christmas, which is really cool. Oh, cool, you guys are doing fireworks? Awesome. And if you're tired, feel free to go to sleep. It's okay. You got a big day tomorrow ahead of you. But before you go, though, briefly, I wanted to show you these. I really wanted to do an official review of these, but I didn't have time, and I'm not going to be able to post it tomorrow, and I don't want to post it after Christmas, so I figured live would be the perfect time to take a look at these Krampus candy canes. Yeah. I got these at Robert's Christmas Wonderland, which is a really big Christmas store near me. It's actually the second largest Christmas store in the country, the United States, other than this other one, which I can't remember, but it's a few blocks long, the big one. This store is a lot smaller, but is packed with a ton of stuff. And one of the things they had were these Krampus candy canes. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. They taste like fire and brimstone, which really means cinnamon. And if it's what I'm expecting, I absolutely love cinnamon. So this should be a treat. As you can see, I love the packaging, by the way. This is made by R.I.P, in case you want to check it out. There's the side of the box. You got Krampus right there. Candy canes. The back also has some really nice artwork and a picture of the candy canes. And then, all around it's just kind of the same thing. And I really wanted to do an official review on these, maybe next year. But I really wanted to do this year at least the movie reviews for you guys, so I hope you like those. But now it's time to do a review on the live. If you do want these, you can go to archiemcphee.com, or you can also go to Amazon. I think they have these on Amazon. And my email is hauntformer@gmail.com. It's in the description of almost all my videos. It probably isn't for this live stream, but that is because I rushed to get this out because I wanted something for you guys to watch around Christmas Eve. So there you go. So let's open these up and give them a whirl. Let's see if Krampus can make some good candy canes. And it comes with 6 in the box. I'm only going to eat one for this review, or kind of little glimpse. Okay, so first of all, they're supposedly fire and brimstone flavored. Gotta say, presentation-wise, very cool. Instead of going with, like, the red and white, we're going with black, because it's Krampus, of course. So we're getting some jazzy Christmas tunes in here. So I gotta attempt to open this up, and I'm horrible at opening things, especially when I don't have scissors. So I might have to use my teeth. Kids, do not use your teeth to open things. Even though I do. Even though I have braces too, which probably isn't good, but whatever. Maybe I do need scissors, because I am horrible at this. What about your email for the Halloween Expo? It's the same email. Just at the expo, send me an email, because I will be there, I know, the 13th, and most likely the 14th, and I probably will not be there on the 15th. So, I gotta get some scissors. Peace out. Whoops. No running with scissors, kids. I got some really exciting stuff coming up for you guys for New Year's. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, do not forget. This has been your warning. I got some awesome prop ideas to do. Merry Christmas too. What's my account for email? It's hauntformer. So it's just hauntformer@gmail. Alright, whoa. Alright, so I think that got the... Alright. Alright, let's give these a taste. Not bad. It is definitely... Sorry, I got some trash all around here. It is most definitely fire and brimstone flavored. Very Very cinnamony. Though it's not super strong like an atomic fireball, but I love those things. So if you can handle an atomic fireball, you can handle Krampus candy canes. Pretty good. Especially when compared with some other ones I had today. I had a bacon one and a pickle one. Yeah, those are real. They're not good. There is a little, I don't know what you want to call it, aftertaste, I guess. So yeah, it's a little interesting. I'm not going to eat it all just for the sake of time and doing a live stream. But not bad. Krampus candy canes, you guys. So if you're festive, feeling that Krampus spirit, Christmas spirit, Halloween spirit, go for Krampus candy canes. So now, like I said, we're getting closer to when I have to leave. It is almost 10:30, so I'm going to let this stream last for about 10 more minutes. So when it's about 26 minutes in, I'll probably end the stream. So what I want to ask you guys is, what did you ask for Christmas? Like I said, I got a mask. I want to know what you guys asked for. It's your dog's first Christmas. Wow, that's super cool. A GoPro, awesome. Life-size Reagan, I would really like that too. But I don't think it's in my budget. But hey, if you get any of these things, by the way, send me an email, hauntformer@gmail.com. I would love to see all the stuff you guys get, especially if it's Halloween themed. You asked for the Clash albums. Is that I don't know if I've heard of the Clash. I don't think I have. Haunted Pyramid Spooky Town building. Awesome, Andrew. I knew you were going to have to go something Spooky Town. Cowboys jersey. Nice, Travis. So it sounds like you guys are getting some variety of things. Oh, it's an 80s band. I was going to say 80s. So, very cool, you guys. I really didn't have much of a list this year. Just kind of random stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, let me see. I'm going to look up something and see if it exists. You want an LG for Christmas? Nice. Wait, the 4G LTE or the... Should I stay or should I go now? Oh, that. Okay, cool. Now I know. I love fireworks. Just, you gotta be careful with them. You gotta be safe because they can be deadly. Spirit Halloween should have a Krampus prop and mask. I absolutely agree. What's really cool is I have the mask, as you've probably seen in my other videos, but they're making, from the same company, a costume, which will also be at the convention I'm going to next month. So, like I said, I'll try to get that on video too, and I also will probably end up buying it because it's so cool. And maybe if you guys really want it, I'll make my own custom Krampus for next Christmas, which sounds pretty awesome to me. Trying to look up something, so we'll see if it loads. So I want to know your guys' favorite Christmas movie. Come on, you guys got to have a favorite Christmas movie. Elf, of course. Charlie Brown, awesome. Home Alone, Lost in New York, very cool. No, 50 Shades of Grey don't count. I mean, unless it's around Christmas, I don't know. Christmas Story, good one. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of Christmas Story. I'll be honest with you guys. But the same director, Bob Clark, also directed Black Christmas. Home Alone is definitely one of my top. I'd have to say Krampus is also very good, of course. Gremlins is probably my favorite. Oh, I need to watch the cartoon Grinch. I love the cartoon Grinch. I need to watch that tomorrow morning. One of my favorite movies. It's just so cool. And then the Rankin Bass movies, like Year Without a Santa Claus, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I love those too. Did I buy the Spirit UFO? I did. I did buy the Spirit UFO. It's in my garage. Maybe in a future live stream, maybe next month, I will show you guys the UFO. Be pretty cool. So now, for a few minutes, because this isn't terribly long, I would like, if you guys want, to read the Night Before Christmas poem by Clement Clark Moore, who actually, for a while, was not credited with this poem. People weren't sure of who it was. Many people came up and said that they wrote the poem, but they actually didn't. So it was kind of a mystery for a while, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to read The Night Before Christmas. And I haven't seen the movie P2. So if I'm not looking at the comments, I apologize, but I'll try to catch up. Okay, here we go. And we got Jazzy Christmas. You too, Travis. Have a safe and Merry Christmas. And make sure to watch my video tomorrow, too. It's a Christmas-themed video. Here we go. In my best speaking voice. Sorry. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas, not Krampus, soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. I'm going to pause for 1 second here. A lot of times in older folklore, before like the Coca-Cola age Santa Claus came in, Santa was portrayed as an elf, which is kind of funny. That's why the sleigh was miniature and the reindeer were miniature. So it's like almost like little mini elf. That's kind of funny. And actually, if you look at some of the Christmas cards, Krampus was also a little elf size. Just a fun fact. Anyways, getting off topic. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle bound to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. The prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head, and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a mound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished, with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opened his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held right in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. So, I guess Santa's a smoker. Well, it's a pipe, it was back in the day. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, like me, a right jolly old elf, see? He was an elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink from his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. And I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So, I hope you guys are visited by Santa. I think that's better than the other alternative, and I'm not talking about coal. As you know, I Thank you guys for letting me read that to you guys. I hope you understand that I have quite a fascination with Krampus. I don't exactly know why, and I only discovered him a few years ago. Something about the character just intrigues me because he doesn't upfront seem evil. Santa is good, but Krampus doesn't necessarily seem evil. But he might be. I'm not quite sure. He's a monster, and of course, I love me a good monster. He's also one of my favorite designs, especially from the movie Krampus. The design and the costuming and the mask and everything like that is just really great. Which, speaking of which, if you guys are a fan of the movie Krampus, you might want to check this little doodad out. I had it on display this whole month. It's a book. Now, I took off the main cover, but this is the art of Krampus. It is full of designs from the movie. It's got, the history of Krampus himself, postcards of Krampus. It has like a really in-depth look. There's Michael Dowry. They did sketches of Krampus. There he is. Look at that. Ooh. If I woke up and saw that in my house, I would poop myself. Okay, now take a look at this. This is the original Krampus mask. Fun fact, the Trick or Treat Studios one that I have and also reviewed, please check it out, is actually based off the same mold. I think it is from the same mold. So if you get that mask, it's very authentic. And there's the gloves. And Trick or Treat Studios also, because I pressured them into answering, will be likely doing gloves of Krampus as well. So that is super exciting. I'm not sure how they're going to pull off this gigantic costume, especially when you consider, everything going into it, and trying to sell it for retail is already a feat by itself. I'm sure there will be some sort of padding in there to bring down the cost and stuff like that. So, I guess really it's just up to waiting and seeing how everything turns out. But I am very excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. I'd also love to get a Jack Frost mask. I know this one company, DWN Productions, also has a Jack Frost, the Snowman mask, but it runs a little high in price. Not that there's anything wrong with it, just it was a little too high for my budget. But maybe a different company will get the licensing, because it's technically not a licensed Jack Frost mask, but maybe we'll see it in the future. There's another little-known creature, kind of fitting of the holiday, which I guess I'll bring up, and that is the Ginger Dead Man. Now, in the first movie, he was actually Gary Busey, and it's a really low-quality horror comedy. And, yeah, it's kind of random. I watched one, and I'm not even making this up. This is not even a joke. It was called Killer Bong versus Ginger Dead Man. Yep. It was a killer bong. When you thought that horror couldn't get any randomer. And it was honestly a really funny movie. It had really dumb parts in it. Evil bong. But, I mean, it was entertaining. I'll give them that. I mean, it was so low budget, but it was definitely like The Room of horror movies, I guess you could call it. So, with all that, I'll sadly have to end the stream. Aww. Yet another live stream has come and gone, but thank you for sharing this opportunity with me. Again, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas Eve. Just think for 1 second. This is the night that John McClane, right, from Die Hard, stopped those terrorists. This is the night that the Gremlins took over that town and Billy and Gizmo had to stop them. This is the night Krampus showed up in Krampus. This is the night that so many movies are based off of, and this is it tonight. So, make the best of it. And remember that the most important reason for this season is the fact that Jesus, God, came to earth to save you. And that in of itself is really touching and really shows how much we are worth in God's eyes. So, again, make sure to subscribe to both the Glog and, of course, to Hauntformer, where everything is for all things Halloween. I got lots of fun stuff coming up for you guys. Thank you so much for enjoying this Christmas Eve with me. Hope you have a fantastic and Merry Christmas. Like I said, I'll be uploading a video tomorrow, but hope you have fun with your family tomorrow and tonight. And to answer your question, actually, yes, I'm going to church in 20 minutes, so that's why I have to run. Thank you all for watching, and again, Merry Christmas, and hope you get all those good gifts from Santa Claus, and hope the other guy doesn't get to you first. Or the Grinch. Let's talk about the Grinch. Can I post more on the Glog? Absolutely. I'm actually working on more stuff for the Glog. I'm going to try to post every month for the Glog. Every month for the Glog, new Uncanny Forms, new haunt stories, new prop builds, new R.I.P reviews, new live streams. Ugh. A lot of stuff. But tomorrow, tune in. Thank you again for watching. Merry Christmas. And remember, as always, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer. Catch you soon.